Welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Hobbits, and
Jakob Wolmals. Why do we need two of these?
Yeah, no, Jakob.
we're at Jakob's place today, and we're gonna do a beer review before we go to town and get drunk. So
to do a beer review tomorrow.
Yeah, because we're actually doing it to do a beer that's meant to be drank when you're hungover. So tomorrow, but we're gonna review the beer we actually called the biggest surprise of the beer festival in Copenhagen. It's gonna be the Søgaards Espresso Stout. It was actually made in collaboration with Anders Kissmeyer, and Kasper Malmberg is the old brewer of Søgaards Bryghus, but it's also made in collaboration with Niels Hertzbeck. It's a coffee bar in Aarhus, and then it also says Klaus Søgaard, which is the owner of Søgaards Bryghus. But as far as I know, he's not a brewer, so I have no idea why he's on there. But it's a sweet stout or coffee stout on 7%. And I don't want to start and translate this info here.
Just write it down in the...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just dig in and see how it is. Oh. So we got it poured here, and it's pretty darn black.
Yeah.
It's pretty opaque black with a 3-finger mocha colored, big bubbly head.
I told you.
And looks like a nice stout.
Yeah.
Let's take out the aroma on this.
A lot of coffee.
Yeah, and it's got that milky kind of aroma to it too, like a lactose.
Yeah, you should know.
Oh, alright.
But yeah, roasted malt, some of the coffee,
Maybe roasted coffee.
almost like cream or roasted coffee, and then like a buttery almost sensation to it.
Yeah, butterscotch kind of.
It smells like a milk stout more than
Maybe toffee too. Sorry.
Yeah, it smells kind of like a mix between a milk stout and a coffee stout, I think.
Some caramels.
It smells nice. Let's give it a taste.
Let's dig it. Let's see if it's...
As good as we remember it, because we were pretty darn smashed when we had it. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's pretty darn good.
Yeah, it is.
I remember the mouthfeel as being much bigger, but that was also on draft.
yeah.
It's got a pretty decent amount of hops in the flavor
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it is. It has. And the mouthfeel is, what do you say, medium to full. It's not...
I wouldn't say it's full. I'd say light to medium actually. It's a very
Would you?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty light-bodied stout. I mean medium. I think it's the carbonation because it's got a pretty decent amount of carbonation for stout.
But it's very drinkable.
Yeah, and it doesn't really have the creamy mouthfeel of like a milk stout or something. It's more like a dryness, but you get like a grassy hoppy flavor, and then the coffee, roasted malt, and kind of like a lactose. Kind of tastes like espresso coffee or mocha.
It leaves a kind of coffee sensation after you are drinking a cup of coffee. Then you have this sensation.
I think I remember it being much better. Maybe because I was fucking trashed when I had it.
I think it was because it must have been because it was a little more fresh.
Yeah, but maybe also because we were pretty drunk.
Maybe.
And yeah, it was also on tap, but whatever. It's still a pretty darn good brew. What grade would you give this?
I'll say this is one of the better beers from
Søgaard. And kind of partly Søgaard because it's a collaboration beer.
But I'd say 85. It's not one of the best beers.
85.
Decent beer.
Yeah, I'm landing on a solid 80. It's a pretty good beer. Not the best like coffee stout out there at all, but certainly a nice change of pace from beers from Søgaard. But it's probably because of Anders Kissmeyer's involvement, the previous brewmaster of Aalborg Bryghus. But I'm looking forward to be trying the beers that Brian is going to brew, especially the old ale that's coming out soon. And 80 from me and an 85 from Jakob for the Søgaards Bryghus and Anders Kissmeyer and Kaffemekka Espresso Stout. Let us know what you think of it if you've had it, and as always, remember to comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We're gonna say cheers, and we'll see you in another beer review.